Hey guys, it's Hillshire. I said I was not just going to leave this as a one-parter. I decided in the end of the last video. So here is part 2 of Claire. Now last time we had, well, gone into a bit of a flashback where we learned how, more or less, Claire came to find Anubis, who was about to be put down at an animal shelter, and she saved him. But we're not quite yet back to the hospital where where the age we're supposed to be. We still seem to be pretty young. Though this does look very much like either an orphanage or a hospital. I'm leaning more towards orphanage at this point. We currently have no lights, and that music is very creepy. We are... Oh, we're in pediatrics now. So this is the hospital. But we're not quite ourselves. I'll create a new save file. I don't know why. Just feel like I should. Well, we're back to being ourselves again. We more than likely don't want to fight that thing. That bear is terrifying. Well, we can crawl through the vent here. Doesn't seem like we have much of a choice on where to go here. Well, we could check this door, but we came from here. So our option really does seem to be that vent. So, guess we'll see where it takes us. The pediatrics playroom. Alright. A lot of writing. That's fine as long as they're not attacking me. There only seems to be one way to go, so might as well get a move on. We can't go this way, obviously, because it's boarded up. Claire says she's seen these pictures before. Not ringing any bells for me. Another vent. This leads us to the South Hall in Pediatrics, but we're not quite done here. Oh, or we are. Okay. Now, left will take us to the ICU, which I believe is where we were before. Or not. It seems like we've been completely separated from where we used to be. She doesn't like that sound. No, that's the door that I came in on. Check these lockers real quick. Doesn't seem to be in anything in any of them, though. And the sound of children laughing is rarely comforting. Might as well check out the pediatrician himself. Oh, a lockpick. And that's something we needed in the other portion of the hospital. So odds are we'll get back there. They did tell us we can push things. So So that will clear up this vent shaft. We checked everything back there that we possibly could. Well, actually, looks like there's a portion there we missed. Let's go check this way. Probably shouldn't run as much as I am. Just due to the fact that things like that tend to backfire if you do them too much. If she is too scared, her health will start to drop. Don't know how to use these. Double click. Now that might be due to the fact that I'm using the lighter. That might be increasing my fear rating? I don't know. It would make sense, I suppose. Oh, we're so calm. I don't know how the hell she's calm after that. God knows I'm not. Ah! This is the doorway that Claire was talking about before. This gets us back to the rest of the hospital. We don't want to go that way just yet. Now, running might also be raising her fear meter. I don't quite understand the mechanics as of yet. But I don't really... Seems like there are somewhat random events happening. And my flashlight allows me to see that there are things crawling at the edges of my screen. That's bad. Doesn't seem like the game pauses when you have your map up. So we do need to be a bit careful. And this will lead us here. Now, I don't think we've been here yet. There's another vent. The east way is blocked. This will lead us to this hallway. The opposite end of that, actually, which is pretty convenient. Oh, we haven't checked out these rooms yet. Found another note. Farm. I woke up near my grandpa's farm. A wave of nostalgia swept over me. But something deep in my stomach was telling me this wasn't the farm I remembered. Interesting. That little thing at the left of my screen actually startled me a little bit. And this seems to be another bathroom. There are a lot of bathrooms in this hospital. I mean, I guess that makes sense. A lot of people all needing to use a bathroom. You better have more than one of them. And yeah, that's more than mildly terrifying. I'm gonna leave her for a moment. I'm not gonna leave her for a moment. I'm gonna go back in. Gotta talk to her at least. You here all by yourself? Ah, Allie. Cheer up, Claire. You don't seem very scared. Are you always left alone? Huh. Hmm. Sure. Should probably listen to her doctor, but whoa. Well, looks like we helped that little girl by giving her candy. We can feel good about that at least. Unless that meant we just killed her, in which I'm a terrible, terrible, terrible person. There's a door back in this hallway we missed. Not quite sure how I missed it. Yeah, it's back this way. It's right here. Must just be boarded up. Well, then we have but one way to go. And unfortunately, it's going to lead us back by that creature. And I don't particularly remember right where he was. We may have made a wrong turn. Well, there's the thing we hid in initially. And it seems like, yes, we did take a wrong path. I'm going to need to loop around to try and find out. Find out how this got wrong here. We're still calm. That's good at least. Now we don't want to go into that room. The hallway's looping? Now, we need to be somewhere. There's the creature. Now, we have a key card. The doctor's key card. Which was needed to go into one of these doors. If I remember correctly. Or it might not have been in this area. Doesn't seem like it was in this area in particular. So we are going to want to loop around here. And head back to the ICU. Make sure that we're heading the right way here. Sorry that I checked the map so often, but I don't want to take a wrong turn. And we're back in... well, back in the rest of the hospital. Now, down there is our objective, but we also have a lockpick for this door. That was awkward. There was more than one item there. Apparently it was just 2 batteries. Well, we have a place to hide if need be. Doesn't seem like anything's coming in, though. So let's back out of here and try and map out our pathway. It seems like we have a very easy path back down to that door. In fact, I don't quite remember how we arrived up here. We been in here? Seems like we have. I never quite got to finish checking out the rooms down here, and I'd like to do that before we move on too much. Oh. Another thing to hide in. They're giving us a lot of hiding places, which is usually a concern. Usually means something bad is going to happen. We have all these doors to check, so... At least our pal Anubis will do a decent job of letting us know when danger's near. Doesn't seem like there's anything in these rooms, though. It's a shame. Oh well. And just making sure we're heading the right direction here. It seems like we're heading back. Back is not where we want to go. Now we've reached a new spot. Also seems like there's a door here that we didn't check. I'll have to look into that as well when I loop back around. Doesn't seem like I can loop back around if I keep going. Let's head back and let's go check that out now that I've noticed it. Sorry for all the backtracking, but since this is the first playthrough of the game, I really want to see as much content as I can. Whoa. Oh. Oh, wait. Wrong hallway. Wait, how did we get in here? Ow. Jerk. He seems keen on chasing us. Well, he's given up now, though. Check our health. We're not doing so good. So, let's heal Claire a little bit with the soda. That's all you need to repair your wounds, is a little caffeine, you know? This puts us back out in the hall. There are a lot of doors, so I apologize for my, if it seems like I'm just going nowhere repeatedly. Because I kind of feel like I'm going nowhere repeatedly. This goes back out into the hall, right? No, this is a different room. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we're going to leave the clock alone. That's obviously a puzzle, but, well, you know what? I have an idea. 3. Well, I suppose I can't exactly make it 33 with the way the system works. We'll come back here, for sure. That's our... Oh, there's something here to check. Not getting through there. Okay. The door on the other side of the hall is locked. What we want to do is go in here. Another Happy Sun Cola. That's good. More health is always welcome. More batteries. It feels like we can start using this now. That's what the mouse cursor is for, it seems. Is for the flashlight. Well, those rooms are all blocked off, so seems like those aren't accessible for now. So let's go ahead and return to our initial goal. We'll have to figure out this clock later, but for now, we can go along our journey. Now, how fast do batteries run out? Pretty fast, so maybe we don't want to use the flashlight too much. That might be something for particular situations where I need to rush through an area quickly. I'll need the flashlight. Now, we need to get back down here. And pathing out the rooms, it seems like I need to... Yeah, okay. I see which way I need to go. It's odd that I didn't explore this way before. I must have just not been paying attention. But good thing now is that we've explored it. We're going the wrong way, though, now. I apologize. It's hard to keep track, like I said, of exactly where everything is. I don't see this creature. There it is. Okay. And now we're back on track. Maybe the doctor's room will have the solution to that puzzle. Oh, looks like we've got a new friend back here. .30 is what's on this clock. So maybe I will go ahead and cut this footage out. You don't need to see me backtrack. All you need to know here is I'm going to save. I'm going to run back and set it to 3:30. I could have sworn I had done that. There's the loading screen. And got an achievement. It's odd, it says for finding 3 notes, but we found this a long time ago. I guess that's its method of... Anyway, sorry. My reloading indicates that... No, this clock wasn't the solution to the puzzle. I thought it was. But, yeah, apparently it saves the achievements until you reload or quit, which makes sense. A lot of horror games do that nowadays. They don't want to interrupt your playtime with the achievements. They don't want to interrupt spook. Alright, well, we do want to go in here and check out the cafeteria while we're here. Get that off the screen since we're not using the flashlight. And we've accessed a well-lit room. Battery came out of the soda machine. Not quite what I was expecting. She really likes coffee. Oh, got another phone call. But who was phone? I don't know if you can see that. But the little anonymous caller seems to think that we shouldn't be here. I generally agree. But not much we can do about it. We're here now. Can't just up and leave. It's like a menu for a McDonald's. We're in a cafeteria. This just lets us know that we can loop back around if we need to. Still don't know the solution to that clock puzzle. The doctor's office didn't really help us in that. The doctor's key card, rather. Maybe we'll find something back here in general patient care. hair. If not, no big. It's a safe bet that I'm going to miss some things on my first playthrough. We have another lockpick. Should be helpful. Oh. Useful right now, in fact. We found a new usable. Warm coffee. Restores all health and panic. So that's our max heal item. Good to have a couple of those. It's fitting that it's coffee. Something that she does not cease to talk about. And Anubis's grumblings. Yep, as expected, tell us that there is a creature this way. Let's do our best to scan the rooms as good as possible. Something to hide in. Which, being in the center of the room, means it will probably be... Oh, it's a kitty cat. And this room looks unsafe. Sadly, nothing in here. I don't know why I went back in. Well, for some reason, that also opened the door, which I wasn't really attempting to do, but don't have much of a choice. She's right, there doesn't seem to be a way through that hallway. And sadly, the same thing goes for that hallway. So, we do appear to have to go the way of that creature. Now we could bring him back and hide in the... Fighting doesn't seem to do much. At the very least, we can get past him now. And Anubis seems to think there's something else back here. Doesn't seem like it, though. This will go up into the higher sections. This seems like another puzzle. Well, it wasn't what I thought it was, so let's flip these back forward. Maybe it's everyone who's current gets flipped. She wasn't current, she died. Not current. This guy. Current. This guy. Not current. 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 correct. Guidance for anyone stuck here at night. Barbara. Found the Founder's Key. Well, that puzzle wasn't so hard. It allows access to most of the hospital. That one... Some of the puzzles seem like I'm just gonna have to figure them out on my own. Like, that one wasn't that terribly taxing to figure out. The stairway is unfortunately blocked, so we'll have to find another way to go. And this way doesn't seem to actually connect, even though it shows a door here. So it seems like we're gonna have to go left, which is where they want me to go anyway, so can't complain too much. And this will lead to an elevator, but for now, we've reached the end of this video, so I'll be doing more of this. I think I will do maybe a full playthrough, if not, at least a sizable portion of the game. So I hope you'll join me for the next part. See you then.